So left hand one is before, left arm can't be seen. Right hand one is after, left arm can be seen. Because obviously you can see where we're talking 4 or 5 degrees, but then 4 or 5 degrees at impact is going to send it too far to left, be a little bit steeper, and you'll see it kind of in the movements that you're getting here now. So the left hand one, you did a few sort of backswing movements here now, but as you go back here now your hips have kind of stopped. That's more of a lift with the arms. As you come back down, that club now basically through your head area, so quite steep. As it continues on the downswing now, you can see the club shaft here now out to the line. It's only going to go one way. You're going across the ball there, and that pull. If we compare that to this one here now, you can see how your torso is able to turn, your right hip pocket's moving, and we just keep going. There's still a bit of movement there, and you're right. Look where your arms are now, and now as you start coming down, there's your swing plane. If we compare that to where you were, out there somewhere. The arms now are further this way, the hands are more over to the right shoulder of that club shaft. I mean, that club's up there somewhere. And if we go down the neck, so it's probably nearer there, that club's through the middle of your head. Okay, so this one now, as the club is coming in, you can see the shaft there. It's this side of the golf ball, as opposed to this one here now. Oops, sorry. That one there, and then this one here now. Club is outside that line there, just coming down as steeply across it. So if I clear all there, we'll just see where those clubs are in relation to the golf ball each time. You can see the difference in sort of your arm and your hand position. Okay, let's come back a frame, sorry. There you go. There's daylight between your left. So that right hand one, you're more in kind of this position, Daylight between arms, you're going to go more that way, whereas the left hand one is that smother. And you kind of get used to that, and you're sort of able to hold the club face off. But if you don't, every now and then you just smother it low left, and that's the sort of shot that you're going to probably have a few more times than you really want. And then if you do release the golf club nicely, it's just going to end up over there. Whereas this one, again, we see the right hand one in the golf ball. It's striking that screen there, as you can see, pretty much dead centre of the screen. That's where the body didn't pick up on the camera, but you can see the strike point there and where your arms are going. And we're twisting through nicely with a nice kind of full movement to that right side. Whereas this one here now, you can see your back foot kind of whoop, and then sort of has to come round out, but that right foot kind of just moving a little bit. Not really sort of transferring your weight because you're swiping and pulling across left with your arms.
All the shoulders compensate and the arms
and again, impact there. Look where I can see your glove hand.
It's odd because in that one, I do feel that, when you stand there, sometimes you think that's the baseball type swing. It's trying to.
I tell you what, it's interesting you said that, because I had a guy for a lesson literally this morning, right? And he was talking about, and he had a lesson from a guy ages ago, and he was talked about the baseball swing. And the one thing I think about the baseball swing, I like the principle about that.
But it's not about how you address it. It's about how you turn your.
But you turn your shoulders. But if you think about when you play golf,
it's about how do I actually get around.
When you hit the golf ball, okay. As you come in the golf ball now, your chest is facing the golf ball down here, Think where a baseball batsman hits the ball. He doesn't hit it in front of his chest there, it's over here, isn't it? So when he's hitting the baseball, where's the ball? It's going to be there. So what's going to happen to his chest? His chest is going to really turn and open up. So when you're making contact with the baseball bat, you are really opened up your chest.
I think it's a case, though, of thinking about it's like the hockey stuff, right? I can, I was taught that.
Oh, yeah, exactly,
I can do that.
Of course you get, that's the movement you can.
But for me, it was a case of when I was getting fit, I was just it was just like this. And he said, right, just think about turning it round. And it wasn't so much where you're hitting the ball; it was
get the torso working and being more of a sort of flatter angle, I guess.
It was like, how do you keep it straight and round it? I guess the only way you can is
that right hip has to get out of the way. Exactly.
Something like that. Then it's like there's nowhere to go. So I see what you mean.
If you can get that, there you go. And that just shows that, you don't want to be swaying. That's the key thing, But that just shows that right hip movement there was very good. You're able to move into that right hip nicely.
I literally rang the doctor and I did the e-consult and went to the physio. And she said, you can't move. I said, no. So I've obviously done something. And she did. And now it's a little bit better.
And I think as well...
Now I'm sort of probably sensibly saying twice a week and... practice is the right thing.
As I said before, no means medically qualified or signed anything that kind of stuff. But if I'm swinging a golf, if you're doing this with your hip, you are almost going to be compressing. Although you're trying to feel your high, this is going to be going back there, and it's going to tighten at this side, isn't it? if we can get this a bit taller here, that feels like we can. But now you're able to extend this right side a bit more easily rather than being here and then.
And she showed me that a lot of the exercises that she did before that I was doing wrong because I'd got into bad habits.
Yeah, you always. They always say never sacrifice form for doing a movement stronger or better or quicker.
I mean, actually, don't tell him, but
that's fine.
One of the things I did involved a little bit of jumping.
Okay, yeah.
After that,
couldn't do it. Yeah. That's fine. You got to know what you can and can't do. Yeah.
But his mobility stuff.
Yeah.
And some of the girl that does it. She occasionally this side angle.
How do I get into that position? Yeah.
One of the things they had was, eventually you were sort of holding the golf club there.
Yeah. Yes. Again, swinging underneath. Yeah.
And when I first did it, it was like, I can't do this. But after a couple of minutes,
surprising how much more you. Yeah. A lot of times, you almost like trust that your body can go that way and you can move in that position. Yeah, and definitely trying that balance. But yeah, get that right side back so you can turn better. Just change that path into the golf ball. Yeah.